Hello, everyone, and welcome to our event today. Today's title, Luxury by the Sea. And today we're featuring our partners and actually our friends from Sandals and Beaches resorts. These are luxury, all-inclusive resorts right across the Caribbean. And we honestly, just going through this promotion as we've been practicing, looking at these images, it's just so exciting to imagine that soon many of us will be able to get to places like this once again. My name is John Mast. I lead marketing for Expedia Group for the cruise line of business, which includes our retail chain, Expedia Cruises. And we are far more than just cruises. And that is part of the story that we're here to tell today. We feature, of course, every kind of travel by air, by land, by sea. And all-inclusive has been a bright shining star for us over the last year or so. You'll note that video that we just showed was talking about the skies being empty and such. I cannot wait to get rid of that video. We shot that about a year ago. And honestly, I've gotten more mileage out of it than I ever hoped to. And we have a very exciting video talking about travel's recovery and a return to moving around, which depending where you are, will be a little bit different timing. We know our friends in the United States are doing a little faster at getting things going. But here in Canada, we're just, I think, about 2 months behind. So things are moving and getting better. And for those of you that have joined us today, you're smart, because the reality is things are working in terms of bookings. People cannot wait to get moving again. And many people have made the decision to make a deposit and get something booked in advance. So without further ado, let's get to our storytelling today. Before we dig right in, we like to do a little bit of housekeeping for you. Next slide, please. Just to make sure that you have a good experience here in our virtual event series. If you have any tech troubles, do try logging in and logging out. That's usually the quickest way to try and write your system's cache or just get things working well. We have seen videos a little bit slow in sections today in our testing, and we think it's the general state of the internet, but we can't be sure. But if you do have a video that's going a little bit slow, just be patient. It'll catch up, and as soon as it ends, things should go right back to normal. To that end, if you'd like to make your screen with all the beautiful pictures a little bigger, you'll see at the top of the screen it says View Options, and you can actually adjust the side of your screen. This is an interactive event. We're here to get you the information you need. Obviously, travel's gotten more complex over the last year or so, but our experts are standing by. We have half a dozen people from Sandoz standing by, ready to answer your questions specific to their resorts. And of course, you have the expertise and the service of your vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises that you can reach out to at any time with any questions, and we'll get you the answers you seek. Last thought, this event will be recorded. So if you enjoyed it and you just want to watch it again and go on another virtual trip, please do so. And if you think it was great and you're thinking of traveling with someone, we'd love it if you'd send it off to them. You'll get a copy of it after the event. And without further ado, I think it's time to get on with the show. So next slide, please. So who is Expedia Cruises? Before we get into the beautiful Caribbean, we like to tell you just a little about our service. And as I said, we are far more than just a cruise retailer. We specialize in all things leisure. We think of ourselves as a full service leisure travel agency serving all kinds of travel. We have evolved like everyone. As much as we love the fact that we are retail stores in the community, part of the community, we like to think of ourselves as travel hubs in the community. We want to serve you on your terms. We know that when it comes to booking travel, things vary a lot. People like to book in store, people like to book on the phone, in person, and naturally, in modern times, we've evolved and are offering digital consultations, virtual visits, and video chats, if that's your thing. So we're here to help and bring you the best of the best, and that's what we're going to do today. So next slide, please. When it comes to all-inclusive, this is something that, as I said, has been a bright shining star in the times that we've been living in. In particular, Mexico has been very popular with those that have been able to travel and seeing a good business with very safe travel options down there. They've evolved, they're doing the testing and such. And back to the story, I get a little off track sometimes. These are our people. And I just want to drive that home. You are dealing with part of the Expedia group worldwide. We are, our parent company, Expedia Cruises, is owned by Expedia group. And we have all the power of Expedia Group combined with the local knowledge of experts. So you can see the people here. We love the fact that when you want to work with us, not only do you get the buying power and expertise of Expedia Group, but you get the local knowledge of an expert. So for example, if you're in Toronto or Tennessee, it does not matter. When you work with one of our people, they know how to get you to the places we serve better than anyone. If you live in Toronto and you're going perhaps to the Caribbean, to Jamaica, we know the best routes and the best rates and can get you there with the most convenient methods with the best value. So let's keep going here and get to the good stuff. Next slide, please. Just before I hand you over to the good folks at Sandals and Beaches, I'd like to tell you a little bit about our brand. We, of course, grew up in the cruise business, but what we learned is that cruisers like to do other vacations. And for that, we've evolved over the years into full service travel agency. And we really, really bring the personal service. What I always like to say, it begins and ends with service. And we consider ourselves navigators of spectacular vacation experiences. You work with us, our challenge to ourselves is to make you have a much better vacation than you ever could have done trying to do it on your own. And a friendly reminder that we don't charge for our service. It's all built into the prices that we charge, and the service is spectacular. We are obviously cruise experts. We get the best choice and value on everything we do, but very critical for today's story, we are more than cruises. You can count on us for every vacation possibility, and that includes all-inclusive vacations. So let's go to the next slide, please. And this is it. At this point, I'm going to leave you. I'll leave you with a parting thought before I hand you off to our land leader, Josie Rubino, who's going to host our friends from Sandals here and do a nice fireside chat to give you a chance to ask your questions at the end. But yeah, I was hinting at it earlier, and I'll leave you with this thought. We have gone through an unprecedented time as humans and as a continent, and there has been a tremendous amount of talk about pent-up demand. Well, I can tell you with certainty, we are seeing that now. People are coming out of the woodwork, asking a lot of questions. Our bookings month over month are up considerably. And I'm sure the folks from Sandals will fill in the gaps in terms of how things are going with their resorts. But if you're thinking about getting away and you want to get away before the end of this year or even in 22, you've got to get to it. There are people who haven't, for example, spring break in over 2 years now, and they still have that energy and are excited to get back out there. So with that, it's my pleasure to pass you over to my colleague, Josie, to take it from here. But I hope you enjoy things, and we really appreciate you coming out today and hearing what we have to say.
All right. Thank you so much, John. Hello, everyone. And as John mentioned earlier, welcome to our Luxury by the Sea event featuring Sandals and Beaches resorts. My name is Josie Rubino, and I manage all of the land vacation and all-inclusive product for Expedia Cruises North America. Now, before we bring out our presenter for the day, I just have to say that I am extremely excited for today's event. And now, if you've ever joined one of our virtual events before, you've probably heard me say these exact words. I've said it. I'm always excited about these events. And when I say those words, I truly mean them. And I'm going to share really quickly why I'm so excited about this event and all the events that we hold. So first off, I'm obviously very, very passionate about travel. I've been working in this industry for over 20 years now. So when I see this many people come out and join one of these events, it really makes me happy because these events and travel as a whole are all about bringing so many of us together in a time where I think almost a year and a half now, we've really been apart. The second thing is I'm excited to learn. I always get excited to learn something new. I may be the expert on this product, but I love to hear what is new or what might have changed at a resort, as well as learn about a destination that I may have never been to before. And lastly, these events, they really give me the opportunity to dream about my next vacation. And that is my hope for all of you. I hope that by the end of today's presentation, you feel inspired to plan or book your next dream vacation. So with that, I think it is time for me to bring out our presenter for the day. So I'd like to introduce and welcome CJ. I know CJ has a ton of fantastic content to share with all of you. He's going to talk about all things sandals and beaches. So with that, CJ, I'm going to go ahead and give the virtual floor to you.
Thank you so much, Josie. And it's certainly a pleasure to be given the opportunity to really speak to everyone that's on this evening, and more specifically, to be featured as one of your premium land partners, Josie. Thank you so much for the opportunity to connect. And with Sandals and Beaches Resorts, we're really happy to showcase so much of what we have to offer. And there's this perception that it has to be land or sea, but why not do both? And so with our Luxury by the Sea, of course, with Sandoz, we have the opportunity to showcase to you why Sandoz is that luxury included vacation experience that you can certainly tap into. First and foremost, we have to remind you that we continue to exceed our expectations every single day of life. For us, our expectation, we understand, and I think for us, the motto of our company was deeply, deeply rooted in ensuring that we offer the clients more than he or she expects. And so for us, we're going to showcase for you how we earn our stars every single day. But before even showcasing our inclusions, we have to remind you, you have to look at all the small details. And it's a big deal when you have been voted world's best year after year. Being voted world's leading all-inclusive company for Sandos Resorts for 25 years in a row, and for Beaches Resorts, world leading family resort for 23 years in a row. Now, I know I could talk about all the various inclusions and why Sandos offers more quality inclusions than anyone else on the planet, but I think a video does better. So if you don't mind, sit back, relax, and enjoy the next minute and a half of showcasing why Sandos Resorts really truly offers more quality inclusions than any other resorts on the planet. The best of everything is included.
Sandals includes everything. Motorized sports, scuba diving, gourmet food, premium drinks. Now that's
freedom!
It's all for you.
Talking about the freedom!
It's the best show in town.
Best show in town.
I give you freedom. Yes, it's right.
Freedom!
Start right now.
Freedom!
Sandals doesn't just include everything, they include the best of everything, delivering an unmatched and truly unforgettable 5-star luxury included experience. Sandals includes everything, so you don't have to worry about anything.
As I said, the best of everything is already included. Indeed, we're really excited to be showcasing for you what the various inclusions are, but you've got to know where we are, right? So for us, it's easy to get to our various destinations. Real simply, we are on 8 islands in the Caribbean in 7 countries. Now you must be wondering, how does that make any sense? Let me break it down for you. So first and foremost, we're in Jamaica. So in Jamaica, we've got numerous resorts, Sandals and Beaches Resorts, located in Ocho Rios, in the Negro region, and of course, also in the Montego Bay region and on the south coast of Jamaica, and maybe showcasing that just in a little bit for you. There's also resorts in St. Lucia. In St. Lucia, we've got 3 resorts offering exchange privileges. Antigua, stunning resort that is focused solely on romance. There's, of course, the Bahamas, and this is where it gets tricky. The Bahamas, we've got 2 resorts on 2 different islands. So we've got a resort in Nassau in the Bahamas, and certainly in the Great Exumas in the out islands in the Bahamas is where you'll find Sandoz Emerald Bay. So we're really excited about that. As a matter of fact, I'm currently sitting at Sandoz Emerald Bay. That's my background. There's Grenada, of course, and in Grenada, we've got stunning resort. It's literally 5 minutes from the airport. And then there's Barbados. In Barbados, we've got 2 resorts right next to each other. There is Sandoz Barbados and then Sandoz Royal Barbados, both, of course, offering you that stay at 1, play at 2 experience. And then lastly, but by no means least, is Turks and Caicos. And in Turks and Caicos, of course, the last of the true exotics is where you'll find Beaches Turks and Caicos. And we'll be highlighting some of the great features of all the various resorts real quick. It's important that when we get started that you understand the distinct differences between Sandoz and Beaches resorts. Real simply, Sandoz and Beaches resorts are luxury included vacation experiences. That's the commonality. Here's the big difference. With Sandoz resorts is that all-inclusive resort that's focused on luxury for 2 people in love and ideally adults only. So it is adults only, 2 people in love. So how do I simplify this? Only king-size beds, so you have to be in love to share that king-size bed, okay? Some of the great inclusions when it comes to Sandoz resorts, you'll find, of course, the various bars, up to 11 bars per resort. You also find exclusive butler service, which you'll also find at Beaches resorts. But another thing that you'll also highlight, of course, is that unique feature that is focused solely on romance. And that's what Sandoz is about. Love is all you need. And I'm sure you've heard it all about. So if you are interested, please feel free to take a screenshot. I know it's being recorded, but you've got this. Look at all the various inclusions, and that, of course, answers all the more quality inclusions questions. Now let's hop over to Beaches, and it's personally one of my favorites because Beaches brings everyone closer together. It's that perfect getaway because it includes so much more. Not only does it cater to couples and adults, it also caters to kids, family getaways, girls getaways, gents getaways. You can certainly do guycations, all sorts of opportunities. I know one of my personal favorites, friend loves, is foodie vacations, and even, of course, the spa-cations. That's a thing. So check out Beaches Resorts. Again, it caters to all types of configuration when it comes to guests, and the fact that we have 1 to 4 bedroom configurations, it really does cater to everyone. These are some of the great inclusions. Now, while it offers all the inclusions that Sandoz Resorts offers, because we're catering to that diverse offering of individuals, you'll find that we include things specifically for the kids, for teens, tweens, all the various age ranges. So it does, of course, cater to every single individual. It is definitely the kingdom of fundom is Beaches Resorts. Now, let's get into some of the really exciting features. We have some incomparable love nest suites at Sandoz and Beaches Resorts. We say love nest suites at Sandoz Resorts and togetherness suites, of course. I want you to remember, these are just a shot of some of the unique suites, but if you actually do visit us at sandoz.com or beaches.com, and more importantly, if you actually visit the vacation, talk to your vacation consultant, you'll be able to actually discuss some of the great unique suite options that are available at both Sandoz and Beaches Resorts. This shot that you're looking at right now is at Sandoz South Coast in Jamaica, overlooking the over-the-water bungalows. Stunning in that heart shape, really, really embracing that love is all you need experience. Now, you saw before the great personalized experiences that we offer, but I want to say it does not get any better than with our Butler Elite experiences. At Sandals and Beaches Resorts, we have various levels of services that you can certainly do our luxury, which is our lead-in room categories. And then there's a upgrading to our club level accommodations, which features so many personalized amenities, but it does not get any better than our Butler Elite experiences. These butlers are trained by the Guild of Professional English Butlers, which caters to, really, they're responsible for training butlers for the royal family. So be mindful that these individuals are there to cater to your every need. A colleague of mine says they are your Caribbean genies. The only difference is, of course, they allow you more than 3 wishes. So let's move on to some of the additional features here. Now, we talked about the butler experiences, but when you are in the higher room category here, you have the opportunity to get additional features like that private car transfers. If you are in the Montego Bay region and you're in our Club Elite or Butler Elite room category, you get that private transfers, but it gets better. when you are in the Butler Elite experiences in the Bahamas or certainly in Barbados, you get the Rolls-Royce transfers, as you can see here. So really elevating that experience. And certainly some of these vacations really are a vacation of a lifetime. So we want you to be mindful of those luxury transfers. Do not forget the various inclusions. We offer an ocean of water sport activities, from laid-back activities like paddleboarding to certainly very upbeat and vibrant activities like, of course, our dive options, which are included. If you're a certified diver, you've got to simply sign up, show up, and go out. And we're really excited about that. So remember already.
Hi. I'm going to quickly stop in here for a real second. Are you able to, the screen's a little fuzzy. Are you able to turn off the video optimization? I don't know if you do it real quick, just so everyone can read properly, because we're having some challenges here reading all the writing on your.
No problem. My pleasure. Thanks, Josie.
No problem. Everyone else, you could just look at us for now as we wait for them to.
Let's do the Irish jig real quick.
Exactly.
No problem. How does this look? Is this better?
That is so much better. That's perfect.
There we go.
Sorry I interrupted you guys. Thank you.
No worries. I needed to take a breath anyway, so that's perfect. All good. So I know I was just talking about all the unlimited water sport activities, including diving options, but it's not just only about water sport activities. There are also land activities that you should certainly consider. Be mindful. Again, the same simplistic options like really playing golf or billiards, really, and you even have more high intense, high impact experiences like, of course, or tennis or volleyball. I'm all up for playing volleyball right now on the beach here at Sandoz, Montego Bay. Now, if you're building, you know what? Go ahead, and if you've got golf questions, now is a great opportunity because we've got our team on the line that can certainly answer this. But we're actually a haven for golf lovers, because whether you're in the Bahamas or you're in Jamaica or even St. Lucia, we offer golf opportunities that are already included for you. So you can certainly roll out of bed and roll right onto the golf courses if you're in any of these destinations. And for those of you who are looking for foodie vacation opportunities, you're speaking right up my alley. Foodie vacations are available here because for us, our 5-star global gourmet dining experience is really about dining around the globe at any one of our resorts. In fact, at Beaches Resorts, you can dine up to 23 restaurants, 23 dining options. At Sandoz, you can dine up to 17 dining options at any one of our resorts. We don't limit you on how many times you can eat. I dare you. Eating multiple restaurants in the same day. One of the things I really want to talk about is our farm to table. Now, farm to table option is something that we take very personal. And you know, for us, it's a game changer, because what we do is we partner with the farmers in the various destinations that offer great agriculture opportunities, particularly Jamaica or St. Lucia. And so over 90% of our farming produce actually comes, our various produce actually comes from the farmers in the destination, specifically in Jamaica. So you know you're getting fresh fruits and vegetables right there every single day because of that great partnership. And it's great for the actual economy as well. So we're really happy to have those partners. Now, I understand that not everyone has the same type of dietary needs. And so for us, a game changer is our Sandoz Culinary Concierge. So the Sandoz Culinary Concierge affords you the opportunity to tailor make your dining experiences. Now, I understand you may have celiac disease, which of course allows you to be sensitive to gluten, or of course, for religious reasons, you may not be able to consume certain produce. You have the option of speaking with our Culinary Concierge in advance, and they will tailor make your entire menu, the entire vacation experience. And you can still have this tailor-made menu in any of the restaurants, so no one knows different. Of course, when you're sitting at any of the restaurants, they'll certainly bring that menu option to you. You simply have to tell them where you're going to be that night. And this is a big game changer and something you definitely should be tapping into, because I'm all excited about this. So reach out to your vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises, and they'll certainly guide you on the best options for you. Now, let's move to endless libations. Yes, I'm talking about the beverages. You've got premium brand alcohol available to you. And if you are certainly in our Butler Elite room categories, you get to actually pick, choose, and refuse from what alcohol you want in your rooms, and certainly speak to your butler and tailor make your actual bar yourself. You can literally design your own bar in your room. So take advantage of these opportunities. We have just as many bars as we have restaurants at Sandals and Beaches resorts. Now, you heard before, and I'm just going to say it again, we offer more quality inclusions than any other resorts on the planet. So everything and then some is included. So let's quickly find that resort that's perfect for you. I'm quickly going to go through this. Now, first and foremost, full disclosure, I can't touch all the resorts. Now, with all the various destinations that we have, I'm just going to be highlighting where we started 40 years ago and where we are currently. So I'm going to start with our resort, of course, where we started 40 years ago. Maureen, of course, one of my colleagues, loves to say, or vice president, she says all the time, let's start with the old lady first and then show you who we are. And she can certainly step with you. This is Sandoz Montego Bay. And Sandoz Montego Bay is seriously 40 years old. But when you actually start looking at the spectacular features of this resort, you'll realize how much commitment goes into ensuring that you have the best vacation experience possible. Constant enhancements, including swim out rooms and suites that are available literally steps away from the ocean. So it really doesn't get any closer. The interior of the rooms, as you can see, we try as best as possible to open it up so you get as much light into the room, floor to ceiling, glass walls, as well as bringing in the blues, the natural colors, of course, with the taupe and the beige on the wall, and then also bringing in the colors of the Caribbean, the blues and the greens and the turquoise, making sure that, of course, you do not miss the fact that you are in the Caribbean. And certainly great luxurious features like the bathrooms, spa style features. We hop over to Sandoz Royal Caribbean. And this is where we actually have our first over-the-water bungalows and villas experiences. So literally here you can have on-land, mainland experiences and offshore experiences here at Sandoz Royal Caribbean. I'm quickly going to go through these so you get an idea of what the interior of these rooms look like, with your own private pool, over-the-water experiences, great privacy, and yes, butler experiences. Highlight here is we're adding more options to Sandoz Royal Caribbean. To Sandoz Royal Caribbean, we're adding this brand new building called the Checkers building. And so you'll realize stunning 48 new rooms and suites that have all these swim out options on the ground floor. So talk to your vacation consultants about this great new Checkers building here at Sandoz Royal Caribbean. Let's hop over to Sandoz South Coast. Now, I'm super excited about Sandoz South Coast, and I can't wait to tell you about all the great exciting things that are happening here. And it literally is immersed in water. It's all about water at this resort, sitting on 500-acre preserve, of course, that literally has 2 miles of beach. But enough of my talking. How about I showcase for you the new Rendezvous swim out village, as well as the Dutch village here at Sandoz South Coast. Oh my goodness, this is everything. It gives you all the feels, and that is what Sandoz South Coast does for you. As you can see, the over-the-water experiences, but you also have some of these great immersive room options, like, of course, the Rendezvous. So I said I was going to start at the beginning, and where it all ends, of course, is in Barbados is actually our newest destination. Barbados is where we have Sandoz Royal Barbados as well as Sandoz Barbados. Now, the shot you're looking at here is our Sandoz First, or Rooftop Pool here at this resort. You're actually looking down right now. I think I have a better shot here. You are literally looking at our glass-fronted pool, which makes you look right out into the ocean. If you're standing right there now, you're literally about 2 feet from the sand here at Sandoz Royal Barbados. We have, of course, exquisite suites like our sky pool suite that you're looking at here that allows you to swim on right out, as well as a great deal of privacy if you're looking on the floors, the higher floors, like the 4th or the 5th floor. Certainly gives you a great deal of privacy. One of the things I love about the Sandals and Beaches brand is that they're constantly innovating, constantly enhancing, constantly exceeding those expectations. And one of the things that we've just done is coming July, actually on Canada Day, July 1, is where we're going to be unveiling the all-new Signature Tranquility collection here at Sandoz Royal Barbados. Now, ultimately, what you have are rooms that are wellness-inspired that actually have, considering aromatherapy inside the suite. So you will have great, unique features that actually makes you feel like you are in that spa escape. Also, what we've done is we're embracing that great wellness experience by adding a restaurant that is focused on sustainability and health food options, as well as there is even a new restaurant or dining option that is like for the daytime dining, almost like a New York deli style, but it's really focused on health options, your smoothies, your shakes, and also some great eatery. You really do have a fantastic opportunity here. If you're really looking for games, funds, and great things to do in the day or nighttime, there's also the bowling alley, which is available here at Sandoz Royal Barbados. I see a few minds going crazy already. Yes. This is personally one of my personal favorites. And the big thing about this is the beer bar off to the right that offers you 16 different beers from across the globe, and it never, ever loses its temperature because of that cold strip that goes around the bar. So I'm super excited. Don't forget, if you are in the Eastern Caribbean as well, so if you are actually disembarking in the Eastern Caribbean, like you're disembarking in Barbados, you have the option of certainly doing the island hopping. So the Eastern Caribbean is great for this because Antigua, St. Lucia, Grenada, and Barbados are so close together that you can quickly jump on a flight and go from island to island. So you can spend 3 nights in Grenada at Sandoz, Grenada, and certainly you can hop over to Antigua, do some romance there, and then head over to Barbados and hop between both Sandoz Barbados and Sandoz Royal Barbados. Do not forget beaches resorts. I promise I didn't either. Beaches resorts, don't forget, that's that resort that brings you closer and great for every single family member, including that multi-generational vacation experience. If you want to do family reunions, 1-bedroom, 2, 3, and 4-bedroom configurations are available. Speak to your vacation consultant, certainly, about the options available to you. It is certainly 365 days of fun, but we are never just sitting back. So while everyone else took a break, we didn't. So these are some cool things that are happening. We just literally broke sand on our newest resort in Jamaica. That's going to be Sandoz Duns River. So we've got 3 resorts coming to Jamaica, beaches and 2 Sandoz resorts in the Ocho Rios region. We also have Sandoz Curacao coming down the pike, and certainly Beaches St. Vincent. So speak to your Expedia Cruises vacation consultants because they've got the ins. They certainly have the hookup with their Sandals and Beaches friends, and they can certainly give you that insight. Do not forget some of the great promotional opportunities that are available to you. You can save big with a 777. So 7 days offer for 7% additional 7% off. Plus, you get to choose from 7 select room categories that are available on this sale. And this changes every single Wednesday. So it happens for 7 days, and every single Wednesday, different resorts are featured. So talk to your vacation consultants, and they can certainly bring up some of the great opportunities. Plus, it is combinable with our Spring into Romance opportunity, which allows you up to $1,000 in instant booking credit. Wow, look at how many options are available to you. And additionally, for simply taking the time to join us this afternoon, you have the option of tapping into this $250 exclusive booking offer that is available. And this is an Expedia Cruises extra. So you certainly have to reach out to your vacation consultant. Conditions apply certainly because you have to be in the club or butler elite room category. And we already know that you are certainly hooked on this room category. So you have to tap into that, spending 7 nights or more to really tap into this extra bonus. So you've got the 777 promotion, additional 7% off, plus the $1,000 credit, and now the $250 exclusive booking offer. Additionally, we want you to make sure that you are actually vacationing with great deal of confidence, and we're a brand that you can trust. So we have put in place numerous protocol opportunities, various systems to ensure that you have the vacation of a lifetime. So when we talk about making sure that we offer complimentary COVID-19 testing in destination on resort, so no issues, of course, no cumbersome issues with acquiring that PCR or the antigen test. We also offer that insurance is certainly on us because at Sandals and Beaches resorts, if you are actually staying with us, the minute you actually book that vacation experience, we offer you that travel protection plan. So speak to your vacation consultant and see if this option is also is going to be ideal for you. Plus, that cancel for any reason at all, great opportunities as well. So if you are looking to simply, if your concern right now is, you know, I really am not quite sure with everything that's going on, guess what? Whether you're in Canada or you are in the United States, you have the option certainly to cancel for any reason. And the cancellation policy is detailed for your vacation consultant. So speak to your Expedia Cruises vacation consultant and they'll detail all of that for you. So what I certainly want to focus on right now is travel with that peace of mind. Now, I know our friends in the United States, as you know, I think John said, they are already 2 months ahead of us and already vacationing quite aggressively, and we are loving that. Thank you so much for the support. But for our friends in Canada, I want you to be mindful that you have the opportunity to also take advantage of all these great deals and all of these great opportunities. Certainly book now and travel later. So you have that opportunity to really secure these great price points now by simply, you know, speaking to your vacation consultant, and it only requires a deposit. So speak to them and they will certainly be able to detail all that for you. Now, I know many of you may be concerned and questioning what the various protocols are. For us, we've got an 18 touch point practice that are utilized across 3 categories. So before you get to the resort, when you get to the resort, and the behind the scenes. So enough of me telling you about this. I'm going to showcase for you our commitment to enhancing that vacation experience, but even more importantly, our commitment to your safety and your vacation experience. So take a look at our Sandoz Platinum Protocol of Cleanliness.
And in preparation for welcoming guests back to Sandals, we're once again setting a new standard of excellence with our Platinum Protocols of Cleanliness to give guests even greater peace of mind. With extensive research from local ministries and health officials, the Center for Disease Control and the World Health Organization, we've instituted advanced hygiene practices across 18 touch points. A triple check system that includes inspecting, cleaning, and sanitizing hard surfaces and common areas every 20 minutes. Adding auto-dispensing hand sanitizing stations throughout the resort. To ensure the utmost safety, Sandals will be using hospital-grade disinfectants, electrostatic sprayers for advanced cleaning, UV lighting equipment to inspect cleanliness, and air duct sanitization for each room before every guest's arrival. We've gone so far as to steam clean and sanitize carpeting and flooring prior to arrivals, and placing personal hand sanitizers in every guest room. For added safety, all staff members are required to wear protective face gear at all times. And from now on, guests will be able to begin their Sandals experience before even leaving their house. Guests can check in online at home, which lets them bypass the front desk and go directly to their rooms. Stricter physical distancing protocols have also been put in place in every part of the resort. In addition, all of our spa facilities and sports equipment will be sanitized before and after use with hospital-grade disinfectants. We're also committed to providing a dedicated quality inspection team at each resort to ensure strict compliance and implementation of these safety protocols, so that our guests can enjoy a 5-star luxury included vacation that's 100% worry-free. Our entire family is ready to welcome you back to Sandals, where everyone is once again ready to show you the time of your life. So, don't worry about a thing, because at Sandals, everything's gonna be all right.
That's right. At Sandals, everything's going to be it right. Dare I say Sandals and Beaches, everything's going to be it right. You know what? Dreams are made of memories. So let's be real. We want you to come on and let's create them together. Let's try to get you there. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for taking the time. If I could leave you with any quick notes, remember, take advantage of the great 777 promotion plus the $1,000 credit, as well as the $250 in the club and butler elite room categories. Take advantage of that. 2, make sure you're reaching out to your vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises. They are the experts. They've gone through the training. They understand the great opportunities that are available to you. They can definitely tap into that. And 3, if you, and break this one out, if you're in the United States, thank you so much for your support. Keep taking advantage of these great sales and certainly visit our various destinations, especially looking forward to all the new destinations. But if you're in Canada, take advantage of those sales as well. But we understand that you are booking now and traveling later. We can't wait for the borders to be completely open and to welcome you home to Sandals and Beaches Resorts. It's been an absolute pleasure. Now, Josie, over to you.
All right, thank you. Well, CJ, don't go anywhere because I actually have a couple questions that I'm hoping I can ask you. And
Absolutely.
I know you may have already kind of talked about these a little bit, but everybody who is on the call, don't go away, stay on. I've got a couple of serious questions for CJ. No, and there's one fun one, all right? I like to always have one fun question at the end there. So CJ, the first question that I want to ask you is, what do customers need to know before they arrive at a Sandals or a beach resort? Like, is there anything that you can give them, any sort of tip of what
Sure.
they need to know before they arrive?
Absolutely. My tip number one is be prepared to have the time of your life. No, in all reality, for Sandals resorts, you have to be mindful of a couple of things. One is each resort is going to have unique features, unique personalities. It's going to be great. So make sure that you are discussing with your vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises on what your likes are, what you're looking for in that ideal vacation experience, because that is certainly going to be a big game changer, because each resort has its own personality. So it will best suit you to know exactly what you're looking for. Secondly, be mindful that we've got lots of restaurant options. Feel free to eat in all the restaurants. No questions or concerns regarding that. And again, we also have fitness centers on resort if you're really concerned about that. Personally, I say fitness centers are for when you're back home, so don't worry about it. But certainly just remember to have the time of your life. That's really an overarching thing for us.
I love that. That's a great response. My second question, and I kind of talked about this a little bit when I started off today, I kicked it off and I was talking about how things might change, right? There's always changes happening. So if someone has been to a Sandals or a beaches property previously, how will the experience be different, or will it be different? Is it?
Oh, absolutely. The simple answer on this one is absolutely it's going to be different.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. Let me be clear, our standards are paramount. Like, our standards are set. That's our gold standard. We set the standards, and our team ensures and delivers that every single day. Or it's funny enough that, or everything that we do is kind of framed around innovation services, trust, as well as so many cool things that like luxury. But what we certainly do is while the standards are the same across the board, every single resort is so unique and the personality is so different that you'll find that in addition to all the standards, you are having that injection of a whole different kind of personality and energy. So one resort may be super active, another may be super laid back. And let me compare real life situations. If you're at Sandoz Ochi Beach Resort, you are definitely gonna be you're gonna be on the stage, you're gonna be partying the night away in the speakeasy or on the beach at the beach club. But if you are really looking for something a little bit more laid back, luxurious, pampering, then you're going to Sandoz Royal Plantation. Now here's the big kicker. They're literally across the road from each other, but two different personalities. And that's the thing about the Sandals and Beaches resorts. For us, the actual standards are the same. The commitment to executing just the world-class services, the 5-star luxury included vacation experience remains the same. But it's those unique differences that distinguishes each resort, which makes every single vacation that you visit, every single resort that you visit so different, so different. I should know, I've visited all of them.
That brings me to my last question for you. All right. You visited all of them. You just said it. You put it out there. And I'm going to ask you, what is your favorite property and why?
That's like asking a parent, who's your favorite child? Okay, so I'm going to tell you straight, I am biased. I am Jamaican born and bred, and I love it. I will scream it from the mountaintop. And so my bias, of course, is that the island is definitely going to be Jamaica. But more specifically, I love the Negril region in Jamaica, specifically Sandos Negril. And I'll tell you why Sandos Negril. I'm biased to Sandos Negril. The Negril region taught me, because I was born and raised in the city, so I bustle, you're kind of used to being busy. Negril actually taught me what laid back lifestyle was all about. You've heard about the Jamaicans always saying, no problem, man. Negril defined what no problem meant. It was really just unhurried and laid back while, you know how they say ducks on the water, the ducks looks as if they're just gliding, not doing anything, but beneath the surface, they're actually paddling quite feverishly. That is exactly what Sandoz Negril does to me. It just looks seamless. And every single room is no more than a minute from the beach, no matter where you are. Even if you have an ocean view or a garden view, you're a minute from the beach. And so I love that. And no building goes above the tallest palm tree. Can you tell I'm really in love with Sandoz Negril?
I could tell. And you know what? I'm laughing because my manager was John. I reported to John and he's gone, unfortunately. He had to jump off quick. But all I'm thinking is like, how do I ask him for a raise? I need more money because I want to go to all these places, especially those the overwater bungalows. Oh my, I was, as you were presenting, I was Googling and like looking them up because I need to get there for sure.
Oh, for sure.
That's great. And you know what, CJ, I know that you've stopped sharing your screen, but before I thank you, I want to see if you could possibly share those first couple slides that we had with the inclusions, because I know it was a little fuzzy at that point. So
sure, no problem.
If you're able to do it, or we can even do it at the end of the presentation, I just thought it'd be great because I know people were asking to see what all those inclusions were for beaches and sandals.
No problem.
That'd be amazing.
I can certainly bring that back up for you.
Thank you. And if everyone on the line could just hang tight, because I know you wanted to see that, and there was a lot of great information in there. So I just think it would be great if CJ quickly showed me those two slides. You're like a duck right now, right? Your feet are, you look.
I'm going crazy. I really am being that duck. I'm looking all calm and collected above water. But yeah, I'm going crazy. Here we go. Yay!
Because we can have the slides and we can share them with everyone after, but.
No, absolutely. I've got it. I've got you right here. No problem. All right. So here we go. So that's, of course, for the sandals.
Yes. So if everyone was asking for these, so.
No problems. So these are your inclusions at Sandoz. I can also show you the beaches one, which are next.
Yes, if you can, that'd be perfect.
Here we go. That's beaches resorts for you.
That is fantastic. You guys can see that there are a ton of inclusions when staying at one of the beaches or Sandals properties. So thank you so much for that, CJ. And honestly, I just want to thank you and the entire team at Sandals, because what you guys on the call can't see is we've got about 6 reps from Sandals, as well as a vice president from Sandals, all on the call. And they're all helping out right now, answering all of your questions. So to everyone from Sandals, I do thank you so much for being here and taking the time out of your days to spend with us. So thank you so much for being here today.
No, thank you, Josie. We appreciate you allowing us to really this opportunity to reach out to your clients. And I think I can speak on behalf of all the team that's currently right now behind the scenes answering all the Q&As. Thank you so much for the opportunity. It's been an absolute pleasure. And our Vice President of Sales Canada, she is absolutely loving this Q&A. She's going crazy. She's directing traffic right now.
That's fantastic. So thank you so much. All right, everybody else on the call, I personally, and I'm hoping you're feeling the same way, I personally cannot wait to visit and experience one of the resorts. I, of course, want to be staying in one of those overwater collections. I'm going to make it happen. It was absolutely beautiful and spectacular. I can't wait to see it live. Today's presentation really does have me dreaming of my next vacation. And I really hope that it's inspired all of you that are watching and listening in. And I hope that you're all dreaming of your next vacation as well. As always, if you have any questions about any of the resorts you saw today, or if you're ready to plan and book your next vacation, make sure you reach out to your Expedia Cruises vacation consultant, and I know they'll be happy to assist you. So with that, on behalf of our 300, that's right, 300 independently owned and locally operated Expedia Cruises locations across Canada and the United States, are truly amazing vacation consultants. And on behalf of everyone here at Expedia, I want to thank all of you for taking the time to be with us, be here with us today. And of course, for all of your support. It really does mean a lot, and we truly appreciate it. So everyone, please stay safe. And we hope to see you at a beaches or Sandals resort real soon. Thank you, everybody.